Okay.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What?
Listen. Okay, what? Listen.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at him.
Got him! Got him! Welcome. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, ready to get this show started. We don't know what it's going, but we know we ain't gonna end up it. Okay. All right. How they say? Chop on wood. They said the lies. All right. Welcome. Get this thing started around this thing. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. We're going to get it started. And it's about the truth. And it's about how people, whether men, women, or whatever, don't nobody want to hear truth. We done got to a society that don't nobody like the truth. Everybody talk about the truth, but don't nobody like the truth. So we're gonna get into a truth stuff show tonight. We're gonna get into a truth show tonight. So let me get into this thing a little bit. Okay. A lot of people say they want to hear the truth, say they want to be happy and all that good stuff. First thing you got to do is acknowledge the truth. What's up, Rhonda, up in his house? About to get this thing started. I'm answering all questions tonight. Getting this thing started. One thing I can say about this little thing they call truth, most of the time don't nobody want to hear it. I was sitting back and I was listening to my boy, talk on the live today, and I thought about it. And I thought about how, the perfect way to ruin most relationships is to start telling the truth. They say most relationships, if they start off with the truth, sometimes they'll last. But one thing I realized about relationships, it's a hard line into the telling of the truth. I think once you go down that rabbit hole and start telling the truth, you're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose partners, you're gonna lose a lot of people around you because a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. A lot of people want to hear the a comfortable lie. I think we all look around and we look over our years and we say, have we really been telling everybody the truth? Have we really been honest? With the people around us, have we been honest? Have we been telling people the truth? Have we been, how they say, 100? I don't think most of us can say we've been 100. I think a lot of us, we would say we've been 30, 70. What's up, Chelsea? And his house up in this thing. I think one thing about growing up and getting older, I think truth started flowing out a little bit better. I think when you're young and you don't know how truth affect the people around you and stuff like that, I think you kind of hesitant to tell people, what you really mean or what you really want, what you really desire. I think the older you get, that's why I think some relationships, when they get older, last a little longer, because a lot of people ain't got no reason to lie to each other. So I think when we dwelling in the truth, it's different. I think if more people dwell in the truth, I think life would be different. I think everything around us will be a little different. I feel like the truth, when you go back in the day and you think about life, you think about how life starts. And you grow up and you say, I want a big old house. I want some nice cars. I want some, nice things around me. But I think people don't realize how much stuff you have to do to try to get stuff around you, like how many sacrifices, how much work you got to put in, how many friends that you won't be able to hang out with, trying to do hard work and, other kind of stuff. I don't think people get why people actually why some people's lives are better because they tell the truth, and how some people's lives get ruined for telling the truth. I think when people are around here and they think about stuff every day, you think about your friends around you, you think about your family around you, you think about who 100, who really got your back, who don't got your back, who can you call in hard times, who can you rely on. I think all that is dwelling in, truth being around you. Like they say, everybody who help you ain't your friend, and everybody who mean mug you ain't your enemy. So I just think we sit around all the time. We think about, how can we make it in this life? Who is on our team? Who is on our side? Who against us? We looking around, we looking over our shoulder saying, who really down with us? When I need them, who gonna be there? And sometimes it always be people that you unexpected people sometimes always in your corner. Sometimes you never know the real people that's in your corner and the people that's not in your corner. I just think, one thing I wanted to do when I got on here, I want to, really, answer anybody questions and kind of get on here and just throw my little thoughts out here. I think I thank God and everything for waking me up every day so I can, go out here, try to go against life and see what life has entailed with you every day. See how many haters you can pick up every day, how many friends you can pick up every day. Just being a human being, I guess people don't realize just out here being a human being out here and trying to figure out this world is totally different than just how they say existing in it. There are people out here that just exist in this world, and there's people out here that go getters and go out here and do what they got to do. What's the name? It's other people out here that come out and they complain and they point fingers and they blame everybody for where they at and where they should be. I think, sometimes we go and blame a job. Oh man, if I hadn't been stuck at this job, I would be here. I would be there. But when we don't realize that we the person that stuck ourselves at that job, we the person that went and said to ourselves, oh man, this make such and such an hour, and I go and I sign up, and next thing you know, 20 years later, I'm at the same job and I ain't really did nothing how opposed to all my dreams that went to the side. And I think it take real strong people to throw certain jobs to the side and go out there for their dream, go out there looking for their dream, go out there searching for their dream, for what they really want to do in life. And I think not enough times we get out here as people and say, this is what I want to do. And I ain't gonna let nobody deter me. I think, I think about people and I say, well, some people are doing this because it's a family business or it's a this and that. And sometimes we live in this world that we say, why we ain't on our dreams, why we ain't accomplishing the dreams that we want to do, why are we out here, just doing what we can call somebody else's dreams. I think truth be so told, everybody got their own path to live in this world. We got some people that, they might wake up with a blunt, go to sleep with a blunt. They happy every day. Got a person that wake up with some alcohol, go to sleep with alcohol. They happy. So everybody find happiness in different things. And you can't blame nobody for finding this part over here happier than this part over here. Some people ain't got the same ambition as others, and that's why the world is so different. That's why you got bosses, that's why you got workers. And I think the problem be sometimes people who got worker mentalities sometimes want to be bosses. And when you go and be a boss mentality, you got to have a different mentality of just a worker. So I think every time we turn around, somebody want to be something they not. You know, we got kids out here, and you know, everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be hard. You know, you got ladies, men. You got men want to be women. Women want to be men. You know, mothers want to be told Happy Father's Day. You got fathers want to be told Happy Mother's Day. We got a world that's so upside down. Well, nobody feels like it's a certain role anymore. And I'm gonna tell you, you know, for time started, it always been roles. You know, for women, men. You know, people do different stuff. People learn different stuff. People learn different stuff from their daddies, their mamas. They learn how to act different. They learn how to be different. But the world gonna be different, but it gonna always act in a certain way. And I think the problem is, you know, everybody want to be something different, something else. You know, everybody want to be a millionaire now. I remember when, you know, people didn't, oh, I don't care about money. I don't care about this. I just want to be happy. You know, you got people who just want to have family. Now you got everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be a boss chick. Everybody want to put their career first. And I think what happens sometimes, you might do a lot of things like that, but you forget about family. You forget about the other part of life, having fun, having friends, having how you say, your own moments, your own private moments. I think life then got very different. And I think we are not being able to handle it, because you can tell we can't handle it just by looking at the culture, just by looking around and seeing how our children are acting. You know, we don't have we don't even have a marker of how we should act. We done got to the point where we dress how we want to dress. We rightfully then became lazy. A lot of black folks then became lazy. We want handouts. We want everything free. We'll line up around the corner, you know, saying for something free. But, you know, sometimes I think about the gas we waste to line up for something free. We could be done made money. Hell, we been done made that money washing a car or doing something productive. I just think, and I hope the younger generation see that life ain't just a fun game. It ain't just about being on trips. It ain't just about, just enjoying family. It's about building your family. It's about, making your way in the world to live. And I think people got to think like this here. What if you lost your job tomorrow? What would happen? How many paychecks, gone, would your life change drastically? How if your mama and daddy wasn't there to always pick you up, how would your life change drastically? I think we don't think about, sometimes we got to start back thinking like a grown up and stop thinking like a big kid. Because the truth is, all like black folks have, blacks, I ain't gonna just say all black folks, and turned into some big kids. Sometimes we're doing too much. We only think about kid, money and getting my bag, this and that. We got to start back thinking about health, wealth, um, um, I was looking at the story about Jamie Foxx, and it was saying about Jamie Foxx, is paralyzed, partially paralyzed and stuff because of a COVID vaccination. Now we have to re-guess the system, and a lot of stuff that's going on around us. We don't know if depopulation might be coming around. We don't know what's going on because when big stars and stuff like that, when they start finding out that these people's killing people and tracking people and all kind of extra stuff, we actually got to sit back and realize what's going on around us. We got to start looking at the back of the box. We got to start watching the food we eat. We got to get out of a certain thing because what's happening is big companies and places around us, what we realizing is they almost own us in a way. And the reason I say they own us because what do we do that's out of what they tell us to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 12 families that just about run the world. And when they tell us sit down, we have to sit down. When they tell us we can't go nowhere, we can't go nowhere. And when they put the planes down until you can't fly, all they told us you got to go back to your country. They gave us a lot they closed the Walmarts down, made the Walmart. Now you realize Walmarts ain't 24 hours no more. They made it, well, okay, Kroger now 24 hours. They stopping all that because rightly, they don't need a lot of people at night. They testing robots at night, and they planning on replacing a whole lot of people. AI has got so intelligent. They building more prisons and prisons because they plan on locking a lot of people up. They letting us shoot it out with all this technology and all this. Now they can track people from city to city and go catch who they want to catch, wherever they want to catch. But in the middle of the night, when people run around Chicago, one of the biggest cities in the world, shooting up people, they playing like they don't know who doing it. And we all know better. We all know better. You know what I'm saying? With all this camera technology and all this satellite technology that they looking down on the ground, you can take your phone and you can, right now, you can go in Arizona, you can hook to one of these satellites and you can look down on the ground and find a house and find what people doing out there. They got all this technology, but then they steady playing like they don't know what's going on around us. But the truth is, they allow us to do what they want us to do. And until we kind of get a hold on things, and try to change how we kind of do things, we not gonna see what's going on really around us. So I just think, we got to be careful on how we move from now on, because powers of be and all these people around us, they know some stuff. They know what's going on. I mean, we sit up there and we try to we look around and we see how everything moving a little slower. Think about it. most of all the jobs are fast food jobs and, you know, bullshit stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just, it's not a lot of real good jobs, a lot of technology jobs. It's a lot of people finna be out of work in a little while. And I just think we got to get on it and try to make a change and do something a little different. Yeah, I just feel like we got to do something different, and you know, it'll be all right. But I didn't plan on being on here all day. This is not a regular show day. I just had to come on here and spew a little bit of this truth thing on here, and I'm gonna mess around and see y'all next Monday and Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff on my plate tomorrow, and I'll see y'all next week. How they say? Peace out.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
And I'll see y'all next week. See y'all later. Peace.